Hello everyone, welcome along to a quick how-to video on the Nintex Workflow Cloud Microsoft Exchange Start event. Now I like to think of myself as having my finger on the Nintex pulse, but I'm going to be totally honest, this one passed me by and I just spotted it in my tenant when I was building something for something else. But I thought I'd do a quick recording of it because it's been asked several times and it's a really cool little solution. All right, so let's have a quick look. You can find the Exchange Start event when you're building a workflow under your Start event, and it's nestled in here under Connectors, Microsoft Exchange Online. So let's click on that. And the event that you can kick off a Nintex Workflow Cloud workflow from is a received email. Let's pop that in there. Now, I have already created a connection to Exchange. So I have essentially joined Nintex Workflow Cloud to the email inbox that I want to kick off the workflow from. But what I do need to do is add a condition. I'd like this workflow to start when I receive a specific email. I don't want it to kick off when I receive a bit of spam or an email from a peer. I want it to kick off when a very specific subject line is received. So let's say that the value is project. Maybe we're receiving some project team information that we need to put through an induction. So let's add that condition. If any or all of these are true, so you can have multiple conditions that will kick off workflow. And I'm just going to do something really simple. I'm just going to log some information to the instance details just to show the object and also what can occur. So let's pop something in here and we can actually explore this start variable. You'll see it's got the Exchange shortcut there. We can explore that object. So here's all the information that Microsoft Exchange is going to pass to my Nintex Workflow Cloud workflow when that specific subject line email is received in that inbox. So we can see things like the body of the email, any CCs that might be mentioned, the from information, does it have attachments as a true or a false Boolean, the importance as is marked on the sent email, when it was received, date and time, a reply to, the sender information, sent date, the subject, and so on. So I might just quickly grab let's just take the sender email address, pop that in there, and I'll just put a quick identifier. So we'll just call this sender email. And that's what's going to be returned. Obviously, you can take things like body, you can take attachment information, and so on. So I'm just going to close that down. I'm going to publish this email. Obviously, I could go through other actions in here, like if it was part of a Dynamics CRM solution and I wanted to kick off a particular sales process as part of an email being received, I could do that with these Dynamics CRM actions. So I'm going to publish. Let's give this workflow a name. Publish that, and then we'll run a quick test. Okay. So I'm going to send a quick email to this email inbox that we've created. So I'm going to go new email, and I'll just drag that in. And it's going to go to this dummy email address that I have. And I need to make sure that subject is in my project is in my subject. So let's say this is the project team for our new building. Let's just put in some text. Text 123. We're not actually getting that information anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All we want to pull is the email address that submitted it. That email will arrive and then my workflow will kick off. So there's my email. Let's just have a quick double check that it's exactly as I sent it. There we go, text 123. So we know the email has arrived. So what we can now do is check the instances within Nintex Workflow Cloud, which I've already got open with the workflow name here. So let's just refresh. And that workflow has now started. That was pretty quick. So we can check my instance information and my log to history list, which has my email address in there. So that's a pretty cool one. I do encourage you to check that out. Kicking off a workflow from an email received through Microsoft Exchange Online. Enjoy. Thank you very much for watching.